The Yuletide season evokes thoughts and memories of glorious days of frost, ringing bells, and the magical aromas wafting from a warm, loving kitchen. And yet, the days are shorter, and the nights become long, dark, and cold journeys into a bizarre winter realm of menace, monsters, and wandering spirits. Blackwater Media presents A Creepy Christmas. The cold wind blew the snow around the wild December air. Winter, it seemed, had finally come to the village of Hanover in the district of Belthorn. It was the same every year. The little town, situated and nestled into a small valley in the Adelgeese Mountains, always had December snow. It was a charming village, and frequented by travelers from surrounding districts and regions, sometimes from as far away as Westland, who wished to experience the Yuletide season in the picturesque surroundings of Hanover. Visitors were always impressed too when they looked up into the mountains and saw the majestic Castle Calmude. They shouldn't have been, though, for within was the source of their doom. This year would be no different. There was only one hotel in the village, the Hanover Royale. During the Christmas season, nearly, if not all of its 20 rooms would be filled. There would be music, dancing, singing, and feasting on roasted pepper chicken and fried capish, a fish that had long been a local delicacy and pulled from the waters of the Scourge River. But on Christmas Eve, the festive spirit gave way to horror and pure evil. On that night each year, the hotel owner would leave just before midnight, leaving all points of entry unlocked. And as the guests of the Hanover Royale slept, the occupants of Castle Calmude descended from their mountain keep down into the village, and through necessitated invitation, into the hotel. Once inside, it was nothing less than slaughter. The screams of the hapless victims were deadened by the frigid night air. The vampires mangled, ripped, mauled each and every one of them, and then gorged themselves in an unholy Yuletide feast of blood. When the sun rose on Christmas morning, the church bells in the village square rang out, and the undead of Calmude Castle slept silently, insatiated in their coffins. Both of these were local traditions. The doors and windows of the Hanover Royale had been boarded up overnight, and the old building sat quietly beneath the blanketing snow. In a few weeks, or maybe less, it would reopen, and things would go on as if the horror of December 24th had never happened. It had to be that way. It was an agreement, a contract between the people of Hanover and the Calmudes. Once a year on Christmas Eve, the visiting hotel guests would be sacrificed in exchange for the villagers going untouched, and a small pouch filled with 20 gold coins left at each doorstep in the village. Friends and loved ones gathered, exchanged gifts, dined heartily, sang old songs, and sipped brandy. And indeed, for every man, woman, and child in the village of Hanover, it was a very Merry Christmas.